Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you very much for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Dino Melaye, a former senator from Kogi West, identified the most challenging presidential candidate to support in 2023 on Friday. Bola Tinubu, the All Progressive Congress nominee for president, is the most challenging presidential candidate in the upcoming election, according to Melaye. Dino pointed out how Atiku Abubakar, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, was promoted by the failure of the ruling party and the current administration. He continued by saying that Tinubu's bid for president could not possibly be defended without coming across as foolish. This was said by Dino in Channels TV interview on Friday. Festus Keyamo, the Minister of Labour and Employment, was called out by the former legislator who was recently selected as the spokesperson for the Atiku Campaign Council for making nonsense comments while supporting Tinubu. Dino said this government marketed Atiku by their coercion future today. The most difficult candidate to sell is APC candidate, whether at House of Representatives, the senator or governorship level. That is why you cannot defend, promote or campaign for Bola Ahmed Tinubu without looking stupid. This is what happened to my brother and friend Festus Keyamo. He started talking off point. He started saying things that do not make sense. So guys, what's your take? Dino Melaye, a former senator from Kogi West, identified the most challenging presidential candidate to support in 2023 on Friday. Bola Tinubu, the All Progressive Congress nominee for president, is the most challenging presidential candidate in the upcoming election, according to Melaye. Dino pointed out how Atiku Abubakar, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, was promoted by the failure of the ruling party and the current administration. He continued by saying that Tinubu's bid for president could not possibly be defended without coming across as foolish. This was said by Dino in a Channels TV interview on Friday. Festus Keyamo, the Minister of Labour and Employment, was called out by the former legislator who was recently selected as the spokesperson for the Atiku Campaign Council for making nonsense comments while supporting Tinubu. Dino said this government marketed Atiku by their coercion failure. Today, the most difficult candidate to sell is APC candidate, whether at House of Representatives, Senate or governorship level. That is why you cannot defend, promote or campaign for Bola Ahmed Tinubu without looking stupid. This is what happened to my brother and friend Festus Keyamo. He started talking off point. He started saying things that do not make sense. Dino Melaye said. Okay. Political position is nobody's personal job or office. It's made for those who are willing to sacrifice for good of people of the nation. Time will tell who the cap fits. APC are marketing Obi for their failure to give Osibanjo ticket. Things that do not make sense, like you had said, Tinubu Shettima are the best candidate before the king. If government that Nigeria need now must be the government of Nigerians by Nigerians, Tinubu as a Yoruba has no other country as a second home, if not Nigeria. Likewise, Shettima, a Kanuri, Peter, and Igbo has a second home too, but his running mate is a Fulani. Those who claimed not to have borders. Zik government was Igbo Fulani, Baliwa, how did it end? God forbid repetition of such. Where equity abhorred, there is board for confusion to rise. God is not an author of confusion, and the political firmament requires spiritual healing and moral. But in all this, God's glory will surely manifest, and we shall dance for joy. I don't think any Nigerian student will still schooling that's supposed to be graduate and yet still in home should vote for APC. All Nigerian students wake up. Dino, I think you are not getting it right. Nigerian youth under the watch of Peter Obi is the most hard nut to crack come 2023. Not a candidate that has failed already. Obedient movement forever. Obi will rule for 8 years and then hand over to his vice for another 8 years. It is a prophecy. Is it a prophecy? Only an enemy of this country. Wish country to be ruled again by a party with Fulani as a running mate. Obi, dirty, God forbid, repetition of Zig. Okay, these are reactions by Nigerians. Dino made too many noise. Even boasted he will win his senatorial seat. What happened? Even as if it is now an House of Rep from the PDP, have also rendered him jobless by defeating him at the primary. Now, mouth he gets, no electoral value. What has Dino Melaye talked about or done that had make sense? Why don't him leave Bola Tinubu alone? He's looking at and wanting to treat a messenger instead of looking at and treating the message. Many times people leave what is important and keep running after what is not. The party is APC, not Bola Tinubu. And when voting, we vote the logo of the party. So much had been said about a Muslim ticket. Had we not had it before? And don't the party and their candidate win? Okay, these are reactions by Nigerians. Let's hear from you. Thank you very much. Bye for now.